New figures obtained by News Talk ZB this morning show an alarming rise in the number of children caught carrying weapons at school. More than 500 were disciplined for carrying weapons last year. It's an 80% increase on 2018. Jamie Cunningham is News Talk ZB's education reporter. Jamie, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
So these numbers, do we know what a weapon is?
Well, it's the Ministry of Education says schools can decide how to categorise misbehaviour, which possessing a weapon falls under. So the definition of what a weapon is can change from school to school. But in the last year, we've seen a few incidents involving BB guns. So, for example, a student at Christchurch's Knights Stream Primary School shot peers in November last year, and the two Invercargill mothers also complained to the Herald a month earlier than that about BB guns being shot at their daughters at James Hargest College as well. So it does differ, but in 2024, the BB guns seem to have the most media attention from what we can see.
Okay, and Jamie, which region is worse for kids bringing weapons to school?
Yeah, so almost a third of the 526 incidents last year occurred in Auckland City. Hamilton was actually the city that followed behind that. Other cities like Christchurch were further down the list, but of course, with population data, it's no surprise that Auckland was in front of that list.
Yeah, absolutely. Jamie, appreciate your reporting this morning. Thank you. Jamie Cunningham, who's News Talk ZB's education reporter with us, just gone 13 minutes after 7 o'clock. So no definition on exactly what a weapon is. And I was thinking about this earlier this morning. When I was at school, the only weapon or weapon-like thing, a device I can think of would have been knuckle dusters. Kids used to bring knuckle dusters to school. Not that I don't ever remember anyone using them, but just bringing them and showing them off, which it sounds like this is what kids are doing to this day. Vaughan Creo is principal at Papatoetoe High School with us this morning. Vaughan, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Does this sound like, we're not hearing about kids getting stabbed or shot at school, are we? So does that indicate that this is just a bit of showing off?
Oh, look, there's certainly an aspect of that that's part of it, where students make those stupid decisions that they've always made since you and I were little. Probably when I was little was a little bit longer ago. But we are seeing across the country an increase in the number of conflicts that are resolved with, well, violence is the big word, but with a physical response rather than what we would prefer, which would be use your words.
And is this increasing at a rate we should be, worried about, alarmed about, or is it just normal schoolyard stuff?
Well, we've got a significant increase in the student population, particularly across Auckland and Hamilton. And so when you look at those numbers that we're talking about, yes, those real numbers have gone up, but how do they compare with the student population? It could have actually been a decrease. So for me, whilst one weapon in a school is far too many, the definition of weapon varies from one place to another, and whether those are actually brought from a show-off perspective or used with intent. We're a long way from the American situation where we've got security guards and metal detectors at gates.
Vaughan, appreciate your time this morning. That is Vaughan Creo, who is principal at Papatoetoe High School in Auckland.